Okay, everybody, To Tarot or Not to Tarot is back on live. We're waiting for our guest to join us, and we're going to have some one-card pulls and have a conversation about Mercury Retrograde. Hey, girl. Thank you, everybody who's joining us. I'm just waiting for my guest to join us, and then we're going to start this live. Here she goes. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm so glad to see everybody coming through. Hey!
Girls, been forever. Oh, babe, can you pass me my ring on the windowsill?
How are you?
I'm here, so that's a blessing, right?
It sure is.
Despite the roller coaster clusterfuck that last moon was, that just I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about.
This is Mr. Bru.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Mercury Retrograde. We're gonna pull some cards because you know.
Girl, listen. Right before I was like, let me write my notes down on this retrograde because I know I'm gonna forget. I was like, right here.
I did the same thing.
Hello, everyone. Hey,
thank you for joining.
It's been forever. Listen, I took it back old school.
Oh.
And of course, these that you gifted me, the Rebel deck, you knew what you was doing. Bruja. You knew what you was doing.
I had the deck. I'll never forget it. It was during the middle of COVID. And I'm, in my day job, in my other life, I'm an essential worker. So they were gifting those to essential workers. And most people believe, as do I, that you should gift these things to people, but you have to gift them to people whose energy that you trust and you fuck with.
Yeah.
So seeing as how me and you fucks with each other real deep.
Connected, bro. I don't think people realize it. I don't think people realize it.
Off. So Mercury Retrograde. Are you scared? Oh, what deck am I using? It was the one next to my table. I'm not even gonna.
I was gonna grab those.
I stayed at work late today.
Yeah.
Then the whole troop, because I work in Manhattan, so to get home, to get on the bus, I gotta walk a whole mile to Fifth Avenue.
God bless you, girl.
So by the time I got there, I'm telling you, these legs don't quit. By the time I got all the way home, forget it. I'm still waiting for things to happen that I was trying to complete before I got alive. But it's important to me. Hey, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
To be here because
Sandra. Hey, Krista.
We haven't been doing this enough, and we totally need to be doing this more.
It's right though, because when we come in, we're here. It's about.
But here's the thing: I realize, and it's funny how we seem to go in the same parallel. Like we take breaks around the same time. We get real fucking motivated around the same time.
Yes.
What I love about my relationship with Jaina is that we motivate each other and we share information.
100%.
And it's really hard to come. I mean, there's a lot of shady fucking people.
Yeah, like it's such a it's a vibe. It's a blessing. I am truly grateful for you, B, for your friendship. God bless us. God bless us.
Yes.
And the evil eye go blind.
Listen, never. So,
this retrograde.
Are you ready?
Wait, you ready for this one? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other planets going into retrograde at the same time.
So that means that all kinds of aspects of our life are about to be all fucked up.
Crazy. Yes. Crazy. We have Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, and Jupiter. What is Jupiter doing all like Pluto? Like what is there? Can we not? Like this
how about you just pull up my deck? As I'm shuffling, it flips over.
Girl, that deck is something else.
So how about this? We're just gonna talk about this right now.
Talk about it. Let's go.
All these 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a million planets in retrograde. Y'all gotta be careful for your health right now.
Oh my God.
Shit. Keep your appointments.
Oh my God. Stop it. Lucy Progreso. Because with this Mercury retrograde going through Virgo, health issues may pop the fuck up. Luz y progreso, mija. Yeah. Ooh, I got chills,
And
y'all.
I'm
I
in
got
tune right
chills.
now. My shit is popping right now.
Luz
I
y
bring up people, they come
progreso.
up. You know, what was that shit you said I have? Something tongue.
Dope mouth. My best friend posted dope mouth. Say it and it happens and shit. I be like,
So,
Luz, look
and
at
money
that.
issues. Don't spend money that you do not have to spend. Do not invest in projects that you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have this thing. I'll get
Can you
anybody.
repost this? I'm not home having to hop on the train. I'm sorry. I just
All
wanted
right,
to
you can
read
get it
Andrea.
on. Post it upstairs on Andrea so you can watch it.
Sometimes I get
And if
lost.
you have any questions, throw them in the boxes.
In the
So we'll get
question
to it
box.
when we get to it.
Yeah, and it's so much more easier because you see it right on your screen.
Right. And then we can pick it up and everybody gets their chance in a row. Sometimes in the comments we'll lose you and we don't want to do that. So before I continue with this, because I already know where I'm going with it. Anybody who has any questions, drop them in the box at the bottom of the screen. It's like a bubble with a question mark.
Yes.
And we will get to you as you come up.
Yes.
We'll be here for the next hour. We will cover as many people as we possibly can. So get your questions in. Get them in now. I want to see that box light up. I don't see no questions yet.
Sure.
So be careful so I have this thing, like I was saying. When I give somebody 10, 15, 20, 40 bucks, whatever it is, if somebody asks me for a favor, whatever, if I'm going to give you that money, it's money that I am willing to part with. In my mind, even though you told me you're going to pay me back, I'm giving it to you with an open heart. I don't give a fuck whether or not you pay me back. Now, if you pay me back, you're in good standing with me, and that's a whole different story. You understand me?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that right now, especially, we need to progress in this manner.
Hold on,
so
girl.
if you don't have it to give, don't give it.
Hold on, girl. I'm listening. I'm just going to answer her because I don't want to throw you off. I don't want to throw you off your thread.
Do your thing. If you can't afford it, don't spend it. If you don't have it, and if you could put it away, if you can do without that thing for right now, put that dream in the pocket, put that money to the side, and wait until things are looking better.
Yes. Agreement. Yes.
There's a box at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I just put a little bubble. Yeah.
Go ahead and throw your question in there, even if it's I need a general pull. Or I want to know what the universe wants to know about me, or whatever.
Yeah.
Put it in the box at the bottom of the screen, and we're gonna get to you guys as we're coming. So I wasn't even completely. I had shuffled my cards because I always shuffle them when I'm done with them. But I was in the middle of shuffling my cards, and that's the message that came through. So I'm gonna say that this was definitely meant to happen. If you're here and you're listening to it, or you picked it up and you watched it later, this message was definitely for you.
Timeless. So when you see it, is when you're supposed to hear it. It's timeless. Despite what fucking planet is throwing a tantrum. When spirit speaks, that's it. Doesn't matter the phase of the fucking, they're gonna say what they need to say. It's so interesting that you say that, girl, because this fucking deck, I fucking can't. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Let me tell you right now, y'all. I know I'm not being the bearer of bad news. With all these retrogrades in play, even with this is really going to fuck with communication. It's gonna fuck with your bag, work, maybe lack of communication within work. Listen, this shit is meant to happen. I know you're like, what do you mean this right here, whatever that cluster is, we have to go through it. So it's almost like buckle up, be aware with your money, because right now with this Mercury retrograde going through Virgo, There's going to be delays. There's going to be lack of communication in money at work. So be aware that bag, that money, that was like, hey, bitch, I need the world to know. Just know, y'all, everybody has a moment where they're going to feel like they're dragging their soul through the ass. This is certain people's moment. Other will kind of get through it. I'm not saying you're not going to get slapped up a little bit. Like, you know, you mean to, but it's not going to be, for others, it's going to be, you got to pay attention to that. It's going to fucking suck. But get the fuck up. Y pa'lante. You know what I mean? Hi, Jamie. If you have a question, right? Right there.
Drop it in the box at the bottom of the screen, and we'll be answering it for you. Another thing about Mercury retrograde, Mercury is the quickest planet in the solar system. So every year we get smacked by that bitch like 3 or 4 different times.
Oh, like I'm usually like, can we not? Like,
and pretending
it's too much. And you want to know something though? I feel like, listen, I feel like retrograde, especially because it's the quickest planet, it travels the quickest through the solar system. It kind of reminds me of the seasons. Every season we have to purge. Every season, yeah. And I feel like that is what what it is for us. The trees drop their leaves. You know what I'm saying? And as you go through it, you could either choose to heal, you could choose to learn from it, learn to roll with the punches.
Right.
Because shit in life is inevitable. We're all going to go through some shit.
Yeah, you can't avoid it. You gotta, it's what you do with it and what you do with what you've learned about it. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%. Hi, Denise. Oh my God.
Before we get to the first question, here's a scientific fact about planets going in retrograde.
It
is an illusion that we see them going backwards, but they do orbit differently.
Ooh. Ooh, you want to hear the crazy shit is? I'm learning about science, teaching my son science right now. We're talking about the gravity, all of this. Oh, look at this, the way it's...
there you go. That's a fun fact for this week.
Yes, I got something for Monday. Like, hey, did you know?
I was doing some research for the live tonight, and it was an article in the Times.
Hey, Mama. It's crazy. Yes. I love it. Knowledge is power.
Right. So everybody, I'm sorry. So everybody, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
This is us, the Bru Crew.
Yes, it is.
If you have any questions, you drop them in the box at the bottom of the screen. And we're about to start. Let's see. All right. Just a general card pull.
Okay.
You can start. If you're ready. If you're ready, start it.
All right. I'm not sure. Spirit is like, listen, we have got expectations. It needs to be made very, very clear. No one's opinion or no one's co-signing on any of your choices. You don't need anyone's approval. You're going to move how you move. You're going to make the choices that you make. Some choices are going to resonate with others. Some choices aren't. But stop seeking for that approval. If you are. But this is very clear. Those expectations, you hold yourself to these limits, these it's almost like, girl, or individual. I'm not gonna say girl, but it's almost like, cut yourself a break. Fuck what everybody else thinks about it. And I don't know if they went through a very difficult time, but we have this Phoenix. And I fucks with this Phoenix heavy. How's that for your happily ever fucking after? Whatever it is, fuck it. You survived it, and there the fuck you are. Fuck anybody's approval. You survived it. Look at you, breathing and shit. Living and shit.
I'm gonna interrupt you.
Go ahead, girl. I'm good. Go.
You're gonna survive it. Okay, so the tower comes up, and when me and Brujita do these lives together,
it's
our
fucking
cards
lit.
always feed off of each other.
Yeah,
This fucking thick ass connection.
bro,
The
it's a
tower
vibe.
came up to you. So maybe it ties. I don't know if it's a separate situation because, like I explained, our energies are different and we tap into different things. I'm sure that this has to do with the scenario in general.
Yes.
Maybe it's that you are living your life the way that other people expect you to live it, or you made a decision based on what somebody told you, wanted you to do, you thought they wanted you to do, something like that. But I get the feeling of you're tired of this shit and you need to change in whatever way. Or some things needs to be different. Maybe you're tired of the monotony. Maybe it's too much for you to take. I'm not sure. However,
it's giving me this vibe too that maybe it's an older matriarch, woman, grandma, aunt, TT, whatever, mother, whatever. This approval is someone of, because think about it, the tower. Even if we look at the base, like that tower, that symbolization of a tower is not thin. This is something with foundation. There was a foundation. There was a trust. So they're giving me this feeling as though like seeking that approval is very necessary, or maybe calming to them, even if, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like I feel like maybe
but
this is exactly.
This could be a male who is a maternal, not a maternal, I don't want to say maternal because that makes it sound.
No, it gives me mother vibes, because remember, men can have feminine energy.
Right. The same way women can have masculine energy.
Yes, but it gives me a very matriarch, mother, very, I can't. It's just the vibe it gives me. But it could be like you said.
So the bottom line to this is, whatever's going on with you right now, you need to live your life for you. And check this shit out. Hold that card up. Aren't they the same shape?
Hold on. Yep.
Look at the shape.
Yeah, look at the shape.
Interesting. The smoke in the background.
Yes.
How those images tied in together.
Yes, and she's standing there like.
Okay.
Shit,
so don't be afraid to make those decisions that are gonna make you happy. At the end of the day, you gotta get up and live every day. And if you can't live that day with some peace in your heart about what you're doing for you, then this shit's gonna be miserable. So you'll make it, you'll survive. Shit's gonna be rough, there's gonna be friction, but everything passes and things are always as they should be.
Yes. Loose like a phoenix. You're gonna rise from those ashes.
Okay. Let's see. Can you pull a card for me? General advice, please. Okay, so for those of you who are joining me that follow Jana, you can go. I'm gonna post later. I posted earlier. If you go to my page, my link to my link tree. It's my new thing. I'm pushing it out.
Get it. So easy to like get access to super quick. Click.
I'm gonna post that information. If you're not following me on all social medias, I appreciate everybody's love and support. You can mute my ass and just have me there. It's fine.
You're like, listen, just like a little bit. Let's get a like.
Another thing is this. Let me bring some education to you guys that I'm gonna start posting about too. Algorithms and things like that. Y'all need to comment. It has to be just a few words.
Save.
Like them, save them, share them. You can unlike them later. Your comment is gonna bother you in 6 months. We appreciate, we have lives that we live like you guys. You know what I mean? 100%. I'm an essential worker in a hospital. She's a full-time mother and wife, a teacher, and everything else under the sun.
It's a lot, y'all.
Yeah. So we sacrifice time. We pull time out of our day to put content up and research things and to find ways to make what we're doing for you better. So if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, if you have any
Yes.
ideas, share those things with us. Post in comments, share and like, share us with your friends, share our information. Do it, girl.
Just a messenger, y'all. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. I'm going to say my favorite saying. You could take a little mohong, a little piece of doodoo, and you can roll that shit in honey, and you could put glitter and bejewel the shit out of it, and it's still going to be a piece of shit. Worry about you. You can't change nobody. If nobody wants to be an active role in their change, whether it's health, mental, whatever, you can literally put the water to their lips, but you can't force them to drink. So that's what I got, girl. It's Rebel Day. It's a savage.
You ready for this?
Oh, God. Get it. Let's go.
Five of Wands energy. Competing and fighting. So you're vying for somebody's attention. You want somebody to notice you and what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that you're very passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, for some reason I get the feeling that this is somebody you kind of like or maybe you're messing with in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
It could be related to something else, but for whatever reasons, this is the feeling that I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, what did she say? I got the 5 of Wands this morning. So, do you?
That's a lot of loose information.
And then check this out. You're going to see that when you have to focus, and I know it's hard. You want attention, acknowledgement, whatever it is. It could be something so simple as you do something at work and they're not acknowledging you for it, and then some other asshole does it, and they're the best fucking person in the whole damn place.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be something just as simple as that. It's something that you're real passionate about wanting to get noticed.
Yeah.
So,
do you?
And everything that you think you want, you will either see that it is not for you because something better comes along, or it will start looking for you.
Exactly. And you know what? Sometimes what's not better for us, sometimes when that door closes, something even better, like we just said. If she flipped this card this morning, boo, that is your intuition being like, hey, maybe you questioned it. And here it is through B. Like, boop. You gotta do you. You gotta do you. You can't change situations. The only thing you could do is you're only responsible on how you react.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and listen, I just posted recently, the fall is going to let us know how beautiful it is to let go of things that are dead for us. You understand what I'm saying? So it's, it's the winter time. It's time to stay inside.
Yes.
Maybe do something that is going to improve your situation. Something for you.
Yes. 100%.
Okay. So the next question. What do the cards say concerning my spiritual journey and path in the upcoming months? Ooh! You're welcome. First of all, I have, ooh, 3 jumpers. Spiritual journey.
Ooh, there it is.
There's something that you're looking into.
Keep going.
That maybe is not for you.
Can I?
Wait.
Go. We got
3 jumpers. Wait. A false spiritual guide. Someone who's going to come along. They're going to be charismatic. But it's like, I don't know, like, it may be something like looking into Scientology or looking into Mormonism or looking into something cultish like that, you don't see that way because of who introduces you to it, or somebody who is, you know, they telling you that they have this talent and they charging you for shit, someone who seeks you out for services, whatever it's gonna be a false spiritual guy, right? And the spirits are telling you that you need to spiritually cleanse yourself.
I am done. Ready for this? There's a saying my grandmother says, lo que se sabe no se pregunta. What you know, you don't ask. Okay? Flower, be honest with yourself. That's saying I think maybe. Pero we also got this sweet card from the Rebel deck. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Whoever this individual is, or even with that spirit guide coming in lower polarity. So there's a fraud. Stop. Just stop. You know what it is. Internally, you know what it is. I think it gives me it gives me this sense that there's a lot of healing. I don't know if maybe anxiety has been like a big thing, but this right now, loose. Just stop. They know. I mean, I'm not trying to be like they know, but they already know what it is. There has to be some kind of fucking release. There's got to be some. I don't know. This time. They're gonna as they go healing.
The spiritual cleansing came up. So the release, that's part of it.
Yes, that's part of it. Yep. And releasing everything. Because this is like guilt. This is a feeling of just, it's heavy. Maybe they started on a path.
You know, I guess, right, when you say that, I see something like, you know, I remember being a younger kid. And knowing something wasn't right, or having someone speak to me funny or something, and be stuck not to talk back because you didn't want to be disrespectful. And you know what I'm saying? And maybe you didn't know, or whatever the case is. That's I get that feeling like later on in life, I'm gonna be fucking mad at myself because I knew I should have said or did something and didn't.
You took the words out of my mouth. Yes. Yes, girl, that's it. You took it, girl. You just grabbed it and was like, I put it right, like we were sharing the same thread. Goat mouth. 100%. 100%.
Okay, so for those of you just joining us now, if you have any questions, put them in the box at the bottom of the screen. Looks like a little bubble with a question mark in it. So if we have time to get to you, we're going to be wrapping up about 9 o'clock. So get your questions in if you want them answered, because we have a few waiting online right now.
I'm going to leave these 2 cards. We'll see what is being asked.
General pull. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you. Resonates. I've been thinking of a spiritual bath.
Oh. Sorry, guys. Lights were dimming. I was like, wait, am I losing power? I'm over here like looking at other parts of my house like, espera, no empieces, leave my power alone. All right. Jamie, mija. I want you to remember something. You need to take control of your own narrative. Nobody. You are not you're the puppeteer. Like, you're not this puppet. I want you to remember, you need to control the narrative, especially of your own story. Okay? Stand up for yourself. Boom. Ponte fuerte en el tierra. Put yourself very, very stern in that. People want to make you, if you being the villain for people is their narrative of you, that's their business. Be the villain. Worry about how you speak of yourself. Don't worry. It's like almost like they come to say como like, What other people think of you or speak of you is none of your fucking business. You gotta be the villain, be the villain. Fuck it. Be the villain. But stand your ground. Don't let nobody think that they pueden. No, fuck that. So go ahead. That's what was here. I was like, oh, sad.
How about this? The Hangman. It's time for you to sacrifice and surrender. It's time for you to look internally and really think about who you are and where you want to go. It's time for you to surrender to yourself. Stop surrendering to other people. You're letting people pull your opinion. You're letting people pull you. You know, we feel guilty. Like, my mother's passed 2 years now, and I miss her and I love her and I have my moments. But I can still say to this day that there was times that I felt guilty. Like she was bullying me to get what she wanted.
Yeah.
What she was doing. But I would feel guilty because that's my mother. So let's go. Even if you're fucking me up, I'm just going to do it for you because you're my mom and I love you. Yeah. And there's been a few situations in my personal life where I find myself saying, like, years later, like, damn, I kind of fucked myself trying to be this mother. And I don't think that she realized that she was doing it to me. Right. But at the time, I didn't really, like, you know what I'm saying? I get, so we have people in our lives that we want to please and we love and, you know, whatever. And we find ourselves in this situation where we sacrifice more and more of ourselves behind this. Yep. Right? So what I'm saying is you need to stop letting people pull and surrender to your own energy. Yep. That doesn't mean be an asshole. Right. Of course. And be selfish. However, you know, sometimes you got to be a little selfish. You do. And in that, people are going to have an issue with that. They're going to have an issue with that. That's when you got to be like, nah, this is what I need to do for me. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to agree with it. This is my story. You know? So we're about to pull this next card. I would like to thank everybody who joined us today. Thank you for being here and putting in your questions and things of that nature. I posted on my site. I'm gonna put it in my stories, my Linktree information. There is information in there for donations. So if you guys would like to tip us for the cards that we're pulling for you tonight, or just for the content that we put online that we try to share with you guys, go ahead and hit up my Linktree. Whatever we get for these lives, we always split 50-50 no matter what. Yes. So understand that whatever you're giving me will be split with her, and we keep it fair down the middle. So again, I'm gonna put on my Linktree. Even if all you're gonna do is like things, share things, join my other social media pages, like, post, and comment. It doesn't cost a thing but a little bit of time, and we're giving it to you, and we would appreciate it in energetic return. Yeah. So, next question. Concerning my spiritual path journey in the coming months, this is a good question tonight. Mercury Retrograde got people really thinking about shit. Yeah. I'll let you go first. I have one in front of me, but I'm contemplating putting it back in. I'm like, it doesn't feel right. It feels right. All right, let's see. Oop. And it popped out. You first. So it's the Page of Cups. It's really immature energy. Kind of like and it's emotional immaturity. Okay? So this emotional immaturity is connected to ego. And this is something that is going to hinder you in your spiritual journey. It's something that you really need to work on. Because if you don't, the universe is going to have a real big fucking surprise for you. Here's the thing. When you're fucking with spirituality and you're on your spiritual journey or whatever it is, it's something that you have to do really responsibly. When I was younger, my mother would tell me that she wasn't willing to show me certain things yet because I would get mad and I was somebody to react.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to have a certain power in your hand,
mm-hmm.
you have to be in a place in life where you could go, do I really want to fuck with this?
Loose.
You understand? Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we get mad. And here's the thing, I'm human. I have instances when I get mad and I be like, fuck this shit.
We all do.
You understand what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
still, I
Yeah.
think to myself, I'll have a weak moment and I'll go back and I'll be like, God, forgive me.
You'd be like, hey, let's think about it. Think it through for a minute. Apologize. It's what between you and your higher power.
Right.
There's it's so interesting. I got make the change and let them go. In order, I think spiritual growth concerning your spiritual path. I feel like when you're on this journey of spirituality, people do not understand deeply how much internal work goes into this. Like we said, and it coincides with this knowledge is power, and with all this power comes great responsibilities. And I know it's really fucking cliche.
Mm-hmm. But it's the truth.
But it's the truth. And part of that is letting go of things, situations, things about yourself, whatever it is. These are deep rooted things. This is internal work. Everybody's like shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. Shadow work is fucking sitting in your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you heal, you change and you evolve and you unlock spiritually. Mm-hmm. This internally, it goes hand in hand with your spirituality and your mental. So there's a need to let go. If you want growth and you want these next few months, there's a lot of internal. The next few months, make the change. Make the change. I hope that answers the question.
What is this? We got a request for somebody to go in a live room. You want to try that? I think their video pops up.
Vamos.
All right. Fine, let's see.
I've never seen this before.
Me neither. Unless they did it by mistake and they'll be really fucking surprised.
Like, oh my God, sorry.
Did you purposely do that or did we fuck up and call you by mistake?
Oh, it's okay.
It came up and I'm like, somebody wants a video chat with us. Let's fucking try this.
You're like, fuck it. This is a new thing.
I don't know how that happened.
Did you stop watching us?
Yeah, that's what it was. I got
We're gonna let you go. And then you're gonna watch this later and have a good laugh. You're gonna tell all your friends you was on Tarot, not to Tarot Live.
You was like, shit, I clicked out. Trying to click back.
I'm sorry, honey.
That's okay.
We'll talk later.
That's crazy. That's so funny. She's like, shit.
Shaking shit up.
Girl, it keeps us on our toes. Fuck it.
Okay, will my financial situation get any better anytime soon?
Man, hey girl. Vamos a ver. I'll let you pull first.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this screen to go away. How the hell?
Instagram is doing big things. That is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
That option.
How the hell do you get it to go? Nah, that's my other side of my room. I don't know. It'll go away, hopefully.
Damn, I can't remember. Hiding.
You see it, right?
Yeah, I see her. She's probably still like, shit. Phone is stuck in shit. She's like, fucking Android, fucking iPhone. Tanto chavo pa que, because that would be me. All this fucking money for what?
Are you kidding me? I would be texting my best friend like, you know what the fuck I just did? These two tarot bitches I watched just called me.
My bad.
Sitting in my living room watching a fucking movie.
Shit, I had to stop my Netflix shit. Shit fucked me all up. Shit.
Can't get it back. It's gonna be Mercury Retrograde.
Girl,
Good thing
and another thing. Wait, and that fucks with everything. Electric shit. You ain't see my fucking light going in and out? I was like, I paid the fucking electric, John.
Appointments, communication, all of that. All of that. All right, financial situation.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Let's see what we got.
I'm waiting. I got one here, but stop it. Stop. Go ahead, girl.
Time to get to work. Another thing is this. There may be some new skill, some new addition to your job, some new career you want to look into.
Yes.
But there's going to be something new coming into the repertoire that's making you money.
Yes. Don't doubt your worth. Don't doubt your worth. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. You know, I don't listen. If an opportunity comes to you, and yes, times is tough and money is hard, but you know what you bring to the table. I don't give a shit if it's the whole fucking table. You don't settle. You know your worth. I know sometimes we get in desperation and we just take. Pero, mija, no. Know your worth. And don't doubt yourself. Not for a minute be like, oh, am I really? The fuck I am. Shit. The fuck I am. This poor girl. Her phone is probably.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I'm
gonna have to now when I get off of this live, I'm gonna have to go online and be like, how the fuck do you get rid of this Instagram window? So we're gonna title this one the one where we fucked up and called somebody by mistake.
Yeah, so we're gonna be like, no, fucking retrograde. That's what it should be called. Fucking retrograde.
Oh, words. Listen, communication issues, that'll do it.
Hello. Who needs her phone? Who? He needs. What's your card say concerning my mediumship unfoldment? No, I told you. All right. So, okay. All right. I'll let you go first.
Wait. What was that whole thing about? Oh, that's what. Okay, she didn't put a question in.
Mel?
No, the girl that we called.
Oh no, she didn't put a question in. She sent in a request to go live with us.
Yeah, she posted for us to like it was a video request.
Right. No, we pulled from Mel. We pulled from Mel.
Hit the arrow at the top, and it shows who's in the live, and then you can remove them. The arrow in the top. Oh. My hero. Yes.
Mel.
Thank you.
Mel.
Thank you. You're a fucking lifesaver. Thank you. We love our people.
Yes, girl. She was like, duh. Really?
Listen,
I can't figure that shit out for shit.
I'm starting to get to the age where I'm like, how the fuck does this work?
I'm over here like, I can't. You kind of like, what does this mean? My kids are like, really? Really, Mom? Really? I'm like, I know.
First of all, I'm going to tell myself a little bit. My daughter's going to be 23. Oh my God. And my firstborn daughter is going to be 23, and I was not a teenage mother, not like that. I was in and out of the military by the time that happened, so let me just plug that in there. And her favorite thing to tell me is, "You're so annoying." I think I'm quite funny.
You're like, I think I'm hilarious. Everyone's all like, she's all like, they're like, I'm fucking hilarious. That's me. I'm like, I'll laugh at my own jokes and shit. My kids are like, I'm like, I'm fucking hilarious. Right? You guys don't appreciate.
Word. When you're older, after walking up and downhill both ways in the snow.
Yeah, you're like,
whoa.
You first. I wasn't ready yet. Ooh, that one is.
That's a repeat offender. And I really shuffled the shit out of these.
You did.
Okay? So it's time for you to sacrifice and surrender. You're going to have to put in the study. You're going to have to surrender. Because here's the thing. Spiritual awakening, opening up those pathways, that comes with a beating.
Spirit will drag you. I tell people, drag the fuck out of you.
And it'll make sure you really want it. And it'll put you through the paces.
This is not some fucking charm shit, y'all. This is some shit.
Some inner spirit shit.
Some inner, it is like a phoenix. Literally. Phoenixes and are reborn. It's like a death. I know that sounds fucking deep. Or not, like a little corny, but that's it.
And it hits all aspects of your life. So you need to die financially to get to that next level so that you can understand certain shit about that part of your life. And you're going to have to fucking drop dead in your love life, because if you don't get that fucking sword in the back at least once, and it's not always a romantic love that fucks you. Sometimes it's family ties, close friends, things of that nature. There's all kinds of ways to see. Here's my belief. And, you know, everybody has their own. But I feel like we've been here before, and we will continue to come back until we've had every possible experience that the universe has to offer us. Okay, so you have to evolve on all different levels, and while you're pouring in this life, you can evolve in this certain thing. In your next life, you're rich and you can't evolve in this certain thing. So you have to have certain human experiences to get spiritual gist of everything. Okay,
and you'll have moments of familiarity in that life, in this life. As weird as that feels. And after all of that is said and done, again, the phoenix. It may not be the happily ever after of your spiritual journey that you're looking for. You just need to be prepared for it. Mediumship is heavier than what people, I'm not saying that you don't, but it's heavy. That's why it's so important. Like what you were saying, like there are tribulations we go, and everyone's beliefs are different. I share that with you as far as past, and it's things we have to go through. And with mediumship, it's just kind of, it's heavy. It's very heavy. There's a lot of energy involved in that, and there's a lot of you having to be, like B was saying, good within, because there's no your maker, the universe, whatever you believe in, is not going to give you more than you can handle. So,
and not to mention, you can't get away from yourself. So what your intentions are, you know all the time.
100% loose. 100%.
Okay. So it's 4 minutes to 9 o'clock.
If you didn't darkness, you will never see true light. That's my sister. My sister. Yes. Lucy Progreso. Yin and yang. If you didn't know darkness, you will never know true light.
It's true.
Is,
you have to experience it. Because how do you know the difference? If you never saw light in your life, how do you know what the fucking difference is?
And you know what, too, within mediumship, with mediumship, there's different forms of mediumship, but there will be spirits in the spiritual realm that you will sense. And
you know
have
to. What are you doing next Friday?
I don't know. I gotta check. I can never be like,
I
gotta check my schedule.
Check your schedule. If not next Friday, we will pick a date coming up. We're gonna do another live. Let's talk about the different types of mediumships.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
So
that
that's
is
what
a
we're gonna
great
plan for our
idea.
next live. Our time is up for tonight.
Yes, it is, y'all.
Unfortunately, we did not get to all of the questions. However,
I'm sorry.
we are both. Well, I know I'm available this month in vacation, or in October you're taking a break, but she'll be back in November. For those of you who don't follow her, she's not on her Instagram page, but she is on her Facebook page.
Yeah.
It is a group. There will be questions to answer. I'm gonna post that information. Go join her. She's the real thing.
Thank you.
Now, also, by the way, hold on. You see this nifty prepared bracelet that smells so good? Okay. I get all of my prepared. I don't buy prepared jewelry from anybody else.
Thank you.
Something coming up. I saw this little evil eye, little pins for the hair. I think it was. And the necklace that I saw with some bling bling with the hamster hand that I think I'm gonna get to. So we're gonna get ready to buy some of that shit. But y'all need to check on her stuff. It's beautiful stuff. It's prepared. She sends it with a mixture that she makes so that you can refresh your jewelry for protection. She sends
and you get pictures of set items prepared if you want to custom prepare it, want me to certain things.
So it's awesome stuff. It's very well priced. I recommend the 125 million%. So I'm going to put that information. Follow her. Answer the questions. Don't be a fucking creep, please.
No, that's fucking weird. It's fucking weird, y'all. We want to look.
I'm going to throw up my Linktree information.
Yes.
If you guys feel so inclined to love us and send us a tip, we would really appreciate that shit. I am available for private reads. We will be doing another live soon, so please join us. If you didn't get your question answered, you can get your question answered then. I'm also going to start applying some rules to these lives. People who tip at the beginning of the live will get their questions read faster. I'm not even going to front. And it's just because...
I keep it real. I keep it real.
It's an energy exchange. 100%. I will be sleeping in most of tomorrow morning for the energy that I drained for tonight. I feel great now because I'm
but then it hits you.
Oh my God, it's gonna be great. We love and appreciate you all for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We are nothing.
Yes.
So we appreciate. Well, we're nothing in the Instagram world. We're definitely but we appreciate you guys following us. Please continue to support us on our social media.
Like, comment, share,
and all that shit. So other people can join us and we can get those numbers up and continue to serve you people the way we love to do.
Yep.
We love you guys. I've definitely missed this and we're definitely going to do more. I'm also going to be doing a few more lives myself per month to get things popping there. And we'll see you guys soon. What?
My books for November, I'm closed in October, but my books for November, I still have some slots open if anyone is interested. As I said, as B said, I got to take October. It's my favorite time, which is such a crazy time because the veil is super thin.
Right.
But está bien. Me and B will link up and we'll figure out a day in October.
We should do a Halloween special. It should be a Halloween special.
I'm down.
All right. And if you guys have any requests or ideas on what we should do on Halloween special,
let us know.
Or what we should do with it, send us your comments and questions.
For real. Let's get it. Let's interact. Come on.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Love and blessing always. Thank you so much for joining us. Check out my Linktree. Check out her Facebook. And we'll see you guys later.
Lucy Progreso. Bye, guys.
Hey, by the way, what was it? Wash your hands and
wash your hands. Don't be an asshole. Don't take no shit, but don't be a bully. Don't fucking litter, all right? Be a part of the solution and not the problem. And listen, if a mask ain't your fucking thing, that's fine, but stay 6 feet the fuck away from me. So we can get past the fucking pandemic. Bye, guys. Lucy Progreso.